Hey baby. So I'm gonna make carne guisada today. And I know it's not probably your way, but it's my way. And I'm gonna show you what I do. And we'll make sure I do all this and I kind of get everything for you, and then it'll be fun. But I got a lot of work today, so I need some food, and it's the best way to do it and have it ready for me. So I use a pressure cooker. I know some people do it on the pan, but I'm gonna use my pressure cooker because it makes the meat more tender. I don't know, it just does a little bit better of a job. Next thing I'm gonna do is put in 2 pounds of meat into the pressure cooker and have that all ready. So I have the 2 pounds of meat in there. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is add some of the vegetables. So I have nopalitos that are ready, a white onion and jalapeno. We're gonna get that into here. Now some people use green peppers. I like to use nopalitos. Get the onions. Then the jalapeno. And then I asked the boss, right Lola, for approval, and she says yes, right? Nopalitos, jalapeno, and onion, right? Okay, so it's next thing to do is put 2 cups of water into here. Second cup. Now there's gonna be a 3rd cup that I'm gonna put in here, but there's a company here in San Antonio that makes the spices and seasonings. It's called Boner's Fiesta brand. But they have a carne guisada seasoning that's just ready to go. I've done it by hand, but this one's way better. All right, so it says to use 5 tablespoons of the seasoning. Get my tablespoon. Okay, so I got the 5 tablespoons of seasoning. What I'm gonna do is then put another cup of water into here and then start mixing it. So there's the extra cup of water. And then I got 2 tablespoons of oil before I mix. I'm gonna get the oil in there too. 1. Voila. All right, so now we have an official mess. Put this back on. And I'm gonna mix this, get it all nice and soupy. Get all the meat to break down, get it all coated in the seasonings and the oil and water. Okay, so now I've got everything in. I'm gonna put it into the pressure cooker and we're gonna get everything hooked up and see how it comes out. All right, so it's in the pressure cooker. I've got everything on. Everything's closed, everything's like set, so like the steam doesn't come out. I put it on pressure cook and it's on for about 45 minutes on high pressure. Normal heat, so we'll see in about an hour how this comes out, and we'll add some cheese and do some other things, but yeah, for right now we just sit and wait. Okay, well the steam and pressure's out, so now I'm gonna open it, take a look, little sneak peek, and see how we are doing. Woo, it looks beautiful. Smells really good. It's a little soupy, so what I'm gonna do is put in some flour. Probably about a cup of flour, get it to thicken up. But let me get everything prepped and we'll start working that. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw some cheese in here, use my Mexican cheese blend. And just like my daughter says, I don't really have a measurement, I just kind of look at it, but she says throw some cheese on that bitch. But I'm gonna do it. There's about 1 handful and 2 handfuls. And what we'll do is mix this in there just so this one gets all mixed around, gets all cheesy, gets all tasty. This is gonna be good on some tacos. Okay, so now that we have cheese, we have all the flour, have everything kind of prepped. What I'm gonna do is put this back on here, let it go ahead and warm for about another, let's just say about another 15, 20 minutes. I'll let it warm, and in that time I'll prep to get the tortillas ready, and we'll see how this comes out. Okay, time to warm up some tortillas, get them prepped. Regular flour tortilla, no butter, no mantequilla. Put that on there, let it get warm, just like mom used to make, you know, kind of deal. It's gonna get slightly crispy, slightly brown. Gotta do this OG style with like no tongs, no flippy, none of this. You gotta use those fingers. But it's gonna heat up. And once it heats up, then I'm just gonna flip it, but it's not kind of ready yet. Okay, so when these things start puffing up is when I start flipping it, but you can see it's still not hot, but you can start to see some of it brown. But I don't keep too many, or keep it on for too long, because I've had it get overly crispy, and then, you know, it just doesn't wrap very well and it keeps breaking when you try to make your tacos. So as it's puffing up, which it is right now, that's some good stuff. So, and I got my little tortilla warmer. So, boop. There it goes. It's getting all big and puffy. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep doing this for all my tortillas. Put them in the warmer. Woo. And put the next one on until I get them all done. Okay, let's see what kind of magic we're working with. Let's start around. Okay, well, looks like it's pretty thick, pretty hot. And I'm gonna test everything out and make me one taco, just so I know what we're working with. Well, then